Hey guys, we are back again. This time we're gonna check out the replay between Herostratus against Deso. Let's check out game 1. Deso's Orcs against Herostratus Eldar in the map Quest Triumph. Pretty difficult map to attack here with just one entrance to the enemy base. And pretty cramped as well. Let's see how this encounter goes. Lots of resource to fight for. 3 points close by, next to the base. And 2 just outside with 1 relic to contest on each side as well. And we have 3 critical points on the top, middle and bottom of the map. So far we are seeing 2 Guardians, 2 Bone Singers, Aspect Portal coming up. Let's see whether he starts with Farseer again. Yes, he really likes Farseer. I cannot tell why. Meanwhile, Deso's side, will he opens with a Shooter Boys or Big Mac? Shooter Boys first, probably going to capture this point. Oh dear, Deso makes a mistake here. One of his Slugger Boys comes out of production, but it was oh, he finally realized it. Sometimes rally points can get very funny. If he doesn't realize that, then he'll be quite in a disadvantage. But that's some time loss, around a few seconds of capture time loss. That could prove to be very important here. Just kidding, I don't think it'll matter. And no sign of the Big Mac yet. Wants to reserve all the resource to building up perhaps? Nope. Big Mac is coming out as well. Let's take a look now at Farseer. As always, I do not understand why you want a Farseer so early in the game. Because she will not do anything in the first 1 minute of her coming out. She is not a killer hero. She has a lot of support spells. Probably a single target damage with Mind War, but it's not really important to have in such early game. What can you do with this hero unit? She's now making a trip to the enemy territory. And this Guardian going straight to the relic instead of capturing this strategic point first. And no Fleet of Foot activated, and instead of Dark Reapers, he went straight for Howling Banshee. I'm not sure about that, and as always, this Farseer hasn't contributed anything. Absolutely nothing to the game. And this Bone Singer walks when she can teleport. A lot of questionable decision here. No Fleet of Foot being activated, and finally first contact. 1 Shooter Boy squad, 2 Slugger squad, and Guardians rushing straight to decapture this point. Not sure whether it will pay off. They don't have a lot of hit points. 1 down, 2 more to go. Looks like this Guardian squad might go down. Yes, this Guardian squad is down, and that is a serious bad engagement. But Big Mac has lost a lot of hit points. Howling Banshee is going in. A lot of disruption being done here by the Farseer in melee. But I do not think the Howling Banshee will be enough to prevail. Alright, switching target now to the Shooter Boys and casting the spell. I forgot what you call it. Some Lightning Storm perhaps? Psychic Storm perhaps, yes. A lot of hit points down for Shooter Boys, but none killed. What a waste. Eldars decide to retreat after suffering a few casualties. Right now they have lost 1 Guardian squad, and it looks like they did not capture this side of the map yet. What a shame. Bone Singer should finish this. Orcs a little bit overextended perhaps. Reinforce his Shooter Boy squad. Where's the second squad here? Yes, second squad of Shooter Boys coming up as well. This might prove to be pivotal. There are 2 squad of Howling Banshee here, and they're targeting the Big Mac. I'm not sure why. Alright, 1 finally switches attention to the Shooter Boy squad. A second squad of Shooter Boy squad coming in from the left. Eldar is being attacked from both sides here, and it looks like Orcs might have the advantage right now. Farseer creating a lot of disruption, but I don't think disrupting Slugger Boys is really that important. You should really be disrupting all these Shooter Boys. No big shooter yet, but they're delivering free damage to the Howling Banshee squad. This Howling Banshee squad is now chasing down the Orcs towards their... wow, this is a big opportunity, but once again, the Eldars are not prioritizing their targets correctly. They have the advantage here to wipe out this Shooter Boy squad, but instead they retreat. Two Howling Banshee squads should really make easy work of this full squad of Shooter Boys. Now big shooters are being added and it will start doing serious damage. LP2 upgrade on the way for Eldar, but it will not matter. It will go down really quickly now. This upgrade did not pay off at all. LP2 will shortly go down. Oh! Shooter Boys decides to retreat. Mine War cast again, and Big Mac should jump out here. Might want to kill the Farseer, but decides against it. Howling Banshee now chasing down every squad of the Shooter Boys. But this LP2 upgrade and Wa Tower, the Wa Banner, is proving to be quite resilient. Big Mac jumps out, a short distance only, to the safety of this Wa Banner and LP2. Looks like this isn't over yet, but I'm not sure why this Howling Banshee did not go in much earlier. Somehow Eldar managed to capture his side of the map though, so it's not too bad, and this Guardian is now capturing the central critical point. 116 economy is really good, but no sign of tier 2 yet on the way. Meanwhile for the Orcs, they are at 55 population. That's a shitload of tech coming up, and research, of course, Blastier as well, and a Knob Squad coming in. And this LP2 did not get repaired, and Orcs made short work of them. If only you have Dark Reapers, firing from the top, and some mines perhaps. Orcs are now decapped at this point, and now trying to make a stand here. Howling Banshee, proving to be not really capable of dealing a lot of damage here. Slugger Boys, meanwhile, sacrifice themselves to buy time for Shooter Boys to retreat. So far, I'm not seeing any casualty on those Shooter Boy squads. And this Farseer is extending herself too far away and should die immediately. Yes, managed to disrupt, but I don't think she will survive. Should have attached her to a squad perhaps. So little hit points, but managed to escape just in time. However, I'm seeing a lot of casualty here and one Banshee squad missing. No, it seems like the Banshee squad was mauled really badly and they lost half of their numbers. Pretty bad news for the Eldars here. And meanwhile, this Knob squad is too powerful for this Howling Banshee squad to take care of. And what's this? It looks like the Big Mac was lost in this fight. Deso has lost his Big Mac quite unnecessarily, I might say. And it looks like the Guardians were wiped out as well here in the central part of the map. Orcs have the technological lead here. Lots of research being done, tougher bosses for hit points, and Big Mac is being trained once more. But no sign of the factory. Maybe they don't need it. This Knob squad is going to pin down any melee attempts, while the big shooters are fully upgraded and making short work of the Howling Banshee for maximum range. Eldars, meanwhile, are so far away from tier 2. It's about to finish their tier 2, but in no way capable of deploying their tier 2 with such a low income in power. Orcs have the advantage here. Should be able to control the rest of the map easily. Will destroy this LP2 quite quickly. And I think Orc is very efficient here. Getting only 2 generators and full infantry army. No vehicles needed. Oh, we have a mech shop here. We'll probably get the war track. to destroy structures more efficiently, as well as disruption. This Howling Banshee is getting their Call of War research upgrade, but I don't think it'll matter now. It's too late. The knobs will make short work of them. Psychic Storm being cast, not enough damage. And look at the amount of damage the knob squads are absorbing. And we have the Big Mech jumping in as well, disrupting the Dark Reapers. And Wartrack is now here to provide disruption. And it's over, look at that. Howling Banshee completely wiped out by the knobs. Only Dark Reaper remains, and this is GG. Simply not enough damage to stop this kind of army. Eldars trapped in their own base and lost all their points. No chance. And it looks like it's over within 10 minutes. Good play by Deso. Solid, patient play. Eldar simply outclassed. Probably should not have gone for Farseer first and Howling Banshees. These two combinations needs a lot of aggression in order to make it work. The Howling Banshee could actually counter the shooter squads early in the game when they still don't have sufficient melee cover. But for some reason, the Eldars pulled back, and that lets the Orcs build up quite a tech lead and deployed knobs to take care of any melee attempts. And that proved to be too much of an advantage to overcome. Let's take a look at the final score here. 62-23 kills. Lots of resource war going. Pretty close. No advantage for either side. Technology wise though, Orcs have the advantage. A lot of upgrades, hit points, armor, damage, range damage, bosses hit points. All the works. Upgrades are really important for Orcs. But let's take a look at game 2. See whether Herostratus Space Marine can do anything against Deso's Necrons in the map Titan's Fall. Interesting choice of the map. It's a pretty long distance map where you have to run around for quite some time before you can hit the enemy base. And all points are not easily defended. Not sure why he picked this map. Let's hope he knows what he's doing. We have scouts opening, followed by Servitor and a scout marine squad. Deso meanwhile is at the top of the map. Necrons should be quite comfortable in this map, but the challenge here is getting a relic to get awakening, to awaken their monolith in tier 3. But I don't think they should be worried about that. It's too early to worry about that, because they have one of the best defense early in the game with the Gauss turrets. So let's see this game. Everything will hinge on what the Marines do. Will they try to slow down the Necrons, or will they go fast tier 2? This will change how things go depending on which decision Space Marine takes. Because I just can't see how Space Marines can play normally and overcome the Necrons in this kind of big map where you have to travel around and capture all these points. Their resource rate is much slower. Necrons don't have to worry about that. They can just build as many generators as they want.
Defending objective.
And comfortably defend their whole entire base with just one Gauss turret. Meanwhile, Marines have to risk their scouts around the map and make sure they get their workers over and plant a listening post, which could put them at risk. One obelisk, one already up, improving the production rate by 15%. Looks like the Scarabs are a little bit idling here. Should really split his capturing Scarabs much more, because critical points makes really good production speed bonus for Necrons. Anyway, let's turn back to the Space Marine, who is content to build up normally. Force Commander is straying out of his base. But his move speed is not that great, and I don't think he will contribute much to this in the first 3 minutes of the game. Look at the walking distance. Space Marine squad is out. And it seems like they've taken over most of their strategic point here. And Force Commander stumbles upon a squad of Scarabs. Should have set him to firing. To range stance, I mean. It's faster to kill Scarabs this way instead of meleeing them, because they just knock them around, and yeah, you should be shooting them instead. But this capture was not cancelled. Necron Lord coming out. I don't think this is a wise decision. Necron Lord can't exactly fight Force Commander, so he's taking free damage here. Should really retreat, get some Necron Warriors back up.
The Emperor protects.
Force Commander backs off, and Space Marine squad arrived to decapture this point.
Scouts ready.
Scouts making good progress at capturing the map. Now moving on to the critical points. And we have, wow, no tier 2 yet. Space Marine content on just spamming listening posts all over the map. But we have 2 squad of Necron Warrior here. A little bit too much for a Space Marine to fight.
Yes, my lord.
They have to retreat.
Here to serve.
Another listening post goes up. 9710 economy for Space Marine. They have taken over more than half of the map and will shortly trigger a countdown victory. But still no sign of tier 2. Should really start
Here to serve.
on that second generator ASAP with another servitor. Because giving Necrons too much time to tech up is a big mistake. Summoning Core is about to go up, but they still don't have enough resource to go to tier 2, so Marines still have the time here to out-tech somehow.
Tagging hits.
LP2 under attack and should fall pretty quickly now. But Marines decides to go all in on the Necron base. Is this the right decision? Is this the right move to make? Necron Warrior, just freshly trained, will get wiped soon. But Summoning Core is complete, so this army has the option to teleport back to defend their home. The moment they kill this LP2, they will surely teleport back. And here we go. And Boreal is taking huge damage here. But the absence of Gauss Turret will make Space Marine even more daring in their raids. Obelisk here will be taken down pretty shortly. Necron Warriors marching forth. Obelisk at half hit points should go down pretty quickly now, and production speed for Necron will go down shortly. And it's down. Will the Marines retreat? It seems they will.
What would you have me do?
Meanwhile, Necron's still not going tier 2 yet. Gets a Forbidden Archive instead.
6 minutes until.
I don't know why they're retreating so far here. They can fight under LP2. They should have the advantage here. They should fight back. Yes, open fire. Just watch the hit points of the Force Commander and make sure you attach him. Solar Pulse was cast, but misses the LP2. Necron's still chasing down this Force Commander, but Necron Lord is in danger, teleports out in time.
The enemy is attacking.
They're halfway to tier 2, so they still have a chance here. Lots of float. Servitor are not making any generators at all, instead goes for the armory, not sure why. Herostratus already controlled more points of the critical points and has triggered the countdown victory. Necrons will have to decap somehow to cancel the countdown. Necron Lord, low hit points and teleports on cooldown should go down shortly. Oh, big mistake by Deso, but Force Commander about to go down as well, so it is a trade. But we have 3 squads of Space Marines here, and they should get upgraded soon with Plasma. Tier 2 already achieved, lots of resource, but Oh no! Space Marine is losing this battle. I can't believe it. Necrons retreat.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, come on, come on! Stop, stop, stop! Why are you going back? Don't go back.
The Emperor's chosen.
Why are you not getting your weapons? What's the point of getting armory if you don't get weapons? And why are you researching Power Sword when your Force Commander just died? Gee, I don't get it. Why? Anyway, let's check out the Necron situation here. Finally taking up to tier 2, 70% to go. 30% more to go. And getting back their Necron Lord, which is not a small amount of resource being spent here. Scarab's now on decapping duty. Should successfully do this because Scout Marine not doing enough damage at all. But this Space Marine squad, I really don't understand it. Why is there no plasma rifle being given up? Maybe heavy bolters will really do great. Meanwhile, we have TE 1.5 Necron Warriors upgrade here coming out. They're glowing green, and the Space Marine is retreating from them despite having access to tier 2 upgrades. What the fuck is his plan? I have so many questions. Chaplain and Force Commander up. Why are you retreating? And take and hold victory countdown has been cancelled due to the destruction, decapture of these points.
Yours to command.
And now this scout will decapture this point. Ugh, what is this scout doing? Kills one Scarab squad. Nope, managed to reinforce just in time. And this scout should die.
Under fire. What is your order?
And still no plasma rifle. I find this very questionable. And why are you not researching the power income upgrade? Grey Knights are up. The 3 heroes are up, but this could get pretty dicey. Why is there no plasma rifles? God damn. This could be important. Smite's been cast, and looks like the advantage falls to the Space Marine now with their 3 heroes. And look at this brave scout still shooting at the Scarabs relentlessly. And wow, look at that. The massacre of Necron warriors under the hands of the 3 heroes, and this lone Necron Lord is completely outmatched. And still the Space Marine declared there is no need at all for any heavy weapons. No flamers, no heavy bolters, no missile launchers, no plasma rifles. Jesus! What is wrong with you? Grey Knights finally march out, and Space Marine finally researching the Power Grid research. But somehow Necron has managed to secure enough critical locations to start the take and hold victory countdown. That will surely make Space Marine a little bit dicey, and so he spends 100 requisition to get another scout to decapture. Oh come on, this is nothing. Get some heavy weapons for fuck's sake. Okay, missile launchers are up. This should be used to fire at the destroyer. Why the fuck are you retreating, man? I do not understand this. Look at that solid damage, guys. One more missile hit will take care of the job. Nope. Destroyer retreats with 10% hit points. And it looks like this could be over. All the research are being done, completed. Hit points, damage, and heavy weapons. And Grey Knights are doing nothing. Destroyer back into the fray, and once again Space Marine overestimating the enemy's power. Come on, just...
We are the Emperor's chosen.
This is such a weird battle.
Faith is our shield.
How can 3 squad of Space Marine retreat from this?
Faith is our shield. The warriors of the Inquisition.
I really can't see why Space Marine are being pushed back here. They have the firepower. These 3 squads are more than capable of taking care of this. They're way stronger. Machine cult is out, but I see no production being done. There's not enough energy. Income is at maximum, I think. There really is no way they can lose here. Solar pulse being cast will buy the Necron forces some time, but look at that, the amount of damage. Psychic Inquisition being cast, Smite should also be cast. There is no way Necrons can face this down. Absolutely no way. Missile launch. Firing and caught the destroyer, nearly destroying it. Come on, chase them down. It's over. No, what are you doing? What the fuck? Why are you giving them time to recover? Necrons takes a lot of time to recover. If you don't get it, why do Necrons have issue with reinforcing? Because they only have one production center. They don't have any other production center, and you're giving them time to recover. Why? Is taking hold so important that you must take and hold with your fucking main squad, all of them standing guard right over there? There's no fucking reason to do so. You're just wasting your army, giving them time to recover and reinforce. Save that kind of job for your fucking scouts. Look, even the Necrons are not using in their army. Just one Wraith to decapture if needed, and one Scarab. Why must you stop your entire army just to decapture this take and hold? I don't get it. Now you're giving them all the time in the world to tech up and reinforce and do whatever is needed. Look at this. Pariahs, Necron Warriors, Destroyers, Necron Lord. All the research they need. All the income they need. And now you want to attack with no vehicles. Where the fuck is your vehicles? You get a machine... Oh my god, you did not even research the vehicle cap. What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, here we go. Land Speeder Tempest is out. Crack missiles upgrade. And why is this Greater Summoning Core being constructed here with no turret support? Gee, good thing the Necrons are dumb. What the fuck is this? Look at that. With this Greater Summoning Core going down, that means no tier 3. Bye-bye. Not much hope left. Thanks for playing, Necrons. Gee, I wonder what we should have done better. That was a serious mistake. Holy fuck. Necrons gave it away as well. And this should be the final battle, folks, an all-in. I just can't believe Space Marine managed to turn this around. Lightning field being cast, but I don't think it will matter so much. There's just too much damage. Flayed ones coming out from the ground, but with a lot of support, I don't think they can do anything without turrets to support them in this. It's just a home ground battle. It should have some advantage. But no, there's no turrets, and look at the float on the Marine side. Even if you wipe out this army, they can reproduce quicker than the Necrons will. And yeah, it doesn't look like the Space Marine will be in any danger of losing their entire army here. Only the Librarian is down. There's still more than enough to destroy the Necrons. They only have one production center here. Energy core coming out. Desperate attempt to awaken their Necron monolith. Let's see what happens here. 2 Tempests firing away from the skies. Necrons buying as much time as they can with the solar pulse. Right outside their base, and the turret gets completed. Yes, looks like Necrons might survive after all. And Space Marine decides to retreat. Impossible! You have all the resource in the world. Dreadnought is out. This is the final battle. After 17 minutes of struggle, Necrons finally awaken their monolith soon. Oh no! energy core is being destroyed by 2 Tempests. Is this too late for the Necrons? After so much time, so much sacrifice. It can't be! Immortals are out! Tempest! Lock on and destroyed the energy core! No! Denied! Holy shit! 63 hit points! Does the Necron have enough energy to awaken their monolith? Holy shit! Space Marine denied at the death! Come on, man, just fucking reinforce already. Situation has turned very bad for Space Marine, getting pushed back really far. What happened? They have so much advantage going into this. Should have gotten plasma pistols and plasma rifles. Rebuilding his hero army. Librarian Force Commander is out again. But no Terminator, no orbital relay. Are they still in tier 2? What the fuck? And this lone dreadnought is being destroyed by Immortals. That's pretty sad, man. What is this energy core doing if you're not awakening? Oh, I think he lost his greater summoning core, that's why. Tier 3 is out, Predator. Will he finish this? Will it be enough? Hero upgrade deployed. And it looks like Necrons has overextended themselves. They need to retreat from this. There's no way they can survive. What an amazing battle. Once again, Solar Pulse turning the battle against the Space Marines. But the 3 heroes are coming into the fray with Predators on the way. I think this should be enough for Space Marine to turn the tide.
Taking hits.
The second hero upgrade is also completed, giving more hit points and damage for the heroes. But Chaplain is taking a lot of damage here, but should be able to pummel the Necrolord to submission. Pariahs doing their best, while Immortals will want to target the Predator. Space Marine holding their ground here. Crazy odds going in. Stand their ground and the Immortals goes down. And Predator at half hit points. Necrolord, fully charged with the lightning field, decides to teleport out. Pariahs still insisting on fighting, and awakened monolith here. We have a restored monolith in the scene from this energy core that was nearly destroyed by the 2 Tempests. Dear goodness. Space Marines now in trouble. They have nothing in their arsenal to counter this.
My faith is my shield.
They did not expect this at all. Where the fuck is your orbital relay? Just one restored monolith standing between victory. Will they succeed? Another monolith under construction inside a Necron base. Looks like Necrons has managed to weather the storm here. But this restored monolith is just hanging around doing nothing. What the fuck? I don't get that at all.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Will the Space Marines able to charge in and attack, or will they hold back and give another chance for the Necrons to make a comeback? Victory count has begun for Space Marine, but look at this. The restored monolith is firing at the Space Marine squads. And Space Marine going all in into the Necron base. I don't know what they're thinking. What? Why would you call GG? What the hell? What the hell? This is not impossible. Why would you give up? You have Terminators. You have like Librarian with the word of faith, word of Emperor to make yourself invulnerable. Why the fuck would you GG? You still have a chance. You have a lot of resources as well. I really don't get this. This is not impossible. That was a premature surrender. I mean, what the fuck? You have so much resource, and yet you gave it all away. I don't get it. That was such an exciting battle. Look at this, how close it was. You don't have to concede. That was so disappointing. That was so very disappointing. I can't believe what I just saw. Anyway, Deso wins 2-0. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm quite disappointed. I don't understand. There was such a close battle and you give it up.